Joshua chapter 1 verses 6 through 9 read, "Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Hey, welcome back to another video. So today is another His Beloved Diaries, but this one's a little different because it's just going to be a day in my life as I explore my waiting season but also stay strong and courageous. I feel like when you're in a waiting season, you never really think of the verses that Joshua 1 verses 6 through 9 told us about this morning. Just because being strong and courageous typically means that you're up against a really hard fight, right? But I feel like God is just teaching me lately that being strong and courageous applies for any season that you're in, whether you're waiting for something, whether you're battling for something, whether you're praising through something, whether you're praying through something. You can always and you should always be strong and courageous. I just wanted to document the season of my life because I feel like this verse, that Joshua verse just kept coming up in my sermon yesterday at church and then again this morning in Bible time, and I was like, okay, God, I'm gonna be strong and courageous today, and if that means just filming what I do in a day while I'm waiting for your promises to unfold in front of me, I'll do it. And I hope this is encouragement to anybody who's going through any type of season to be strong and courageous, to be strong in your faith, to seek His word, but also to be courageous and not back down on any endeavor just because you feel like you're not qualified, to not dwindle into yourself and get out of your routine because you feel like you need what God told you He would give you to continue and be a better person. God's blessings always will elevate you, but He's never requiring you to be stagnant until He elevates you. And I just hope this is an encouragement to somebody. And yeah, I'm also excited to film another His Beloved Vlog episode 3. So let's get into it, starting with my morning routine. We are officially done with my morning routine. Now I'm in this like awkward time where I just set up for work, figure out what else I'm gonna do for like the day work wise, and just chill a little bit. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my Bible time this morning. So this morning I read Joshua and then also a little bit in Deuteronomy, and in Joshua and in Deuteronomy there was an emphasis on the verses that said be strong and courageous. In Joshua 1, literally be strong and courageous is repeated more than 3 times. I think it's like 3 to 4 times it's repeated. It's just because you're waiting for something does not mean everything else in your life needs to pause. And I just really wanted to show you guys that in this vlog, that just because I'm in the waiting season for things to start coming to fruition in my life does not mean that I stop my daily routine, that I just put all my eggs in one basket and only focus on the waiting. Because while you are waiting, you can just point your eyes to the hills where your hope comes from, and that is from Jesus Christ. So I just wanted to emphasize that. with work for the day. As you guys saw, I had myself lunch. I had a salad, which was so good. I used this poppy seed dressing that my mom has, and it just makes any salad so good no matter what you put in it. And then I also had myself an M&M chocolate chip cookie because I deserved a little sweet treat, okay? And that's my business. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something else that I've been doing in my daily life just to make the waiting season a little bit more sweeter. And that thing that I've been doing is just constantly rechecking my heart and rechecking my intentions and asking myself why I want the thing that I'm waiting for so bad, and just making sure that I'm wanting the thing that I'm waiting for because it is God-given, because it is God-pleasing, that it aligns with the will of God in my life. So that's something that always just helps me and just makes it a lot easier. Just wanted to share that little tidbit of advice. I'm now going to make myself a matcha latte. Before I drink my matcha though, I do want to say that I try to drink at least 3 to 4 of these a day. So I'm not drinking a whole bunch of matcha and not drinking no water, friends. Make sure you drink your water, okay? Your health is wealth. Okay, so the matcha is secured. I made myself an hazelnut and strawberry matcha. It's gonna be delicious. I think the next thing we're gonna do for the afternoon, I was gonna try to start a new book, but I think I'm in the mood to watch a show. Something else that I like to do these days, just to, you know, make sure that my mind is being constantly renewed with scripture and encouraging messages, is to either watch a Christian podcast, a Christian YouTuber, or a Christian show. So we may watch the shows and we may watch the podcast, we may watch a YouTuber, but we're gonna do something in that realm just to make sure that I'm getting encouragement in my system, because I find when you are waiting for things, for God to move, for God to just do what God be doing, the devil will send every single attack your way to make you think of things that are not of God, and make you think of things that you're waiting on or what the world has, just like really mess with your contentment. And I don't play with that. So we're gonna watch something, I gotta figure out what, but we're gonna watch something encouraging, faith-based, to just to get our spirits up. So yeah. Okay, so we are at the time of the night where I'm all YouTubed out. I watched a couple Deneen and Mapola vlogs and then a Stay True podcast episode, and I decided we're gonna end the vlog here. I also already did my nails. I did them during my lunch break, so that's why when I went to work and came off of work, I had nails on automatically when I got off of work. I did them at my lunch break, so that's one less thing I have to do today, so I can officially just be a hermit for the end of the night and get into my book. I'm currently reading a clean romance. It's like a mixture of Dumpling and 𝐬𝐿 Congeniality, and it's super cute. But before I ended this vlog, I just wanted to leave you with 2 verses that I thought would just encourage anybody in their waiting season to focus on the goodness that's in their life right now. So Psalm 23:6 says, "Only goodness and faithful love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live." Philippians 4:8 says to think on things that are holy, that are righteous, that are true, that are just, and that are pure. Friend, please remember to think on all the goodness that's in your life right now. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I pray that you're encouraged by this video, encouraged by me, and encouraged by the fact that I'm in this waiting season with you, sister, friend, brother, whoever you are. I thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to protect your peace. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.